There comes a point in life where you really questions what we are really chasing. In my 20s, I got curious about what is it out there beyond job titles, beyond debt and expectations. I had little money, but a deep urge to explore this world. And that curiosity made me live a life beyond my written journal that I once wrote. I remember writing, one day I want to wake up near my family, hear the sounds of waves, eat tropical fruits for breakfast, and live somewhere peaceful. And today, that's actually my reality. Along the journey, I met people that made me realize I'm not alone. Individuals and families who said no to the system. They said no to the endless cycle of work, debt, consumerism. I met people who sold everything, left all their belongings there, and just come with a ticket and a bit of money saved in the bank. They packed their bags and decided to raise their children in the world, not through the traditional education system, but through the world itself. They call it world schooling. Imagine your children learning history not from books, but actually walking through ruins, learning languages by living among locals, learning culture, empathy, and curiosity not from the books, but from life itself. Well, this is not only for children, but also for adults. World schooling is a concept that really I connect with. Educating yourself, improving yourself as a person, a human being, through experiences. Unlearning old ways and learning new ways to live life freely. For example, I met Pierre and Hannah. They've been living in this beautiful city, Hoi An, for the past 8 years. And they built a very interesting hub, world schooling hub for families basically to connect them together. They call this project Tai Tai Farm. It's very interesting. You see, they left their countries and decided to get out of the system and build their life surrounded by nature, beach, and simplicity, connecting with locals, living by nature, and just living a simple life without the need of objective stuff. I met Rouge and his family. Rouge is Canadian, but originally his family is from the Philippines. He met his wife from Germany and they decided to live around the world. Then they moved to Hoi An. I met also Rimaha. He's from New Zealand with his wife and they have few kids. And they decided also to make Hoi An as a hub and then travel around different countries. I also met Ben and his wife from the UK. They built their businesses back in the UK and decided to move also abroad and live in Hoi An, make it for themselves as a hub because the life here is pretty affordable. What's interesting about Ben that he have 6 kids living together in this beautiful place, surrounding by nature and being connected with world schooling community. We hear a lot about digital nomads who live freely around the world, moving from a place to place every week or every few months. But we don't really hear the stories of families and people who decided to escape the system completely, not as just single people, but as a whole family doing different kind of schooling for their children, but also living life beyond borders. And this is a very interesting concept for me. And me, with my small family, I decided to follow this journey as well. And I wanted to share this with you because I don't think it's being talked about enough or being shared even in social media. And not many people are willing to go out there and experience life or share it in that matter or this kind of mindset. So I think it's a great opportunity to share this is a possible and reality for many of you guys. You don't need to follow traditional mindset or traditional system or a way, but you have the option to choose what you want. So as you heard, these families are from countries like USA, Canada, UK, New Zealand, and all these countries are, first world country, not like my example, I came from a war-torn country, but they actually left what many of us, people who are coming from third world countries, consider that these countries are stable. But in reality, there is a lot of hidden information that we might not know and that I recently learned from them while communicating and connecting with them and why they left these countries. There's a lot of bureaucracy, rules, taxation, government rules that doesn't make sense, even breaching privacy. And people just decide to escape that. A lot of family decide to escape this reality that they were living in. And a lot of people there find it really difficult to escape this kind of system. They are stuck in a rat race, basically. They work, they pay taxes, they spend a lot of money, and sometimes even on healthcare, example like the USA, and it's ridiculous. A lot of people escaped that and decided to build life beyond borders, to live a real sense of life, a real meaning of life, create themselves something that doesn't really exist or there doesn't have a playbook to play with. Well, this made me think how many of us are trapped in this system, working 9 to 6, 6 days a week, chasing numbers on screen, believing that earning 6,000, 10,000, $15,000 a month will eventually make us happy. But the question is, if you earn this amount of money, will you really be happy? Is happiness really found from owning the latest car, the latest maybe furniture, updating it every year, or even updating your phone every year? Or is it about watching your kids growing in front of you, being around your family, having time to breathe, to travel, to connect to the world, to build connection with a human being? The truth is, and the realization that I discovered, you don't need much to live a really good life. You just need to want less and live more. The world is too big and it's beautiful. To stay stuck in one place, living a story that is not yours, maybe this video is for you. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time for your realization too. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in another video.